I have a question for you. If Mac Jones was on the Niners,
Probably. Would he be good? I think so.
Question: would he be good, or would he be like Brock Purdy?
Maybe like Brock Purdy.
You think he'd be as good as Brock Purdy?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be better.
I don't know, man. Brock Purdy looks real good.
But like, fucking, that's the game I wanted to talk about. If you want to fucking,
I mean, I'm already recording.
Oh,
Go,
recording?
yeah.
Oh shit! Unless you didn't tell me. I gotta play a song.
Oh, you got a song? Well, we'll debut it right here.
Oh, that's not my song, but
are we gonna get fucking?
Hopefully not.
Striked. And the Garoppolo goes down.
He's hurt.
I know. I didn't even check if Donya was here.
It's a Halloween song. Ready?
On Halloween, there will be a nigga you gon' take his pain. He's big and black, he will take
What
your
the fuck?
That nigga's name is Big Dick Randy.
What the hell are you listening to?
He take booty, not just kids.
What is happening here?
He be waiting for niggas to walk off alone. He make sure they ain't near no home. He sneak up and he let out a moan.
I wonder if this is even like good quality. It's like spiking and
Is it spiking? Is it bad?
Actually, no, it's not too bad.
I want you to overlay it. It's a Halloween song.
It's a Halloween
I've
song.
been getting those memes on TikTok, and I think they're really funny. Okay, what are you saying? Fucking if Mac Jones was on the 49ers.
Well, that's what I've heard, and that I don't know if he'll be as good as Brock Purdy, but I mean he'll be good. He'll be Jimmy G good. How about that?
Jimmy G on the 49ers?
No, like if Mac Jones on the 49ers, he'd beat Jimmy G good.
Wait, okay, how much credit are you giving to Brock Purdy? Because I fucking see those throws too, and I was like, yeah, it's easy when your fucking wide receivers
But
are
I
open.
also see so many throws that's like this far for the listeners, that like a centimeter above my fingertips difference because you can see like there was a play specifically where I think Vander Esch or something went for it and it's like right above him, and then you can't go higher than that because then the safety behind the receiver gets time to come back.
All right, so if you're putting him in a tier of quarterbacks versus Brock Purdy, is he as good as fucking Mahomes?
Can I put up top 10? Are we gonna do a ranking right now?
Who's above Brock Purdy? Yeah.
Well, it's like you have the OGs, right? It's like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, and then Tua, right? Would you put Tua above him? I would.
Yeah.
So that's 5 guaranteed. So he's not top 5.
It's Brett Herbert. Is he better than Herbert?
I think Herbert's better.
Okay.
Right now, I can't say Lamar's better. Lamar's the entire offense. That entire team sucks. That was
man, that's not like yesterday's game. We should talk about this.
That was my game I want to take away.
The Steelers. That's not Lamar.
It's not on Lamar.
Game,
you know who it is on? Actually, no. I'll save it until we get to the game. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I guess you can put him up there. You can debate that right now.
I think fucking Lamar's better.
Like in the long term, he is.
Uh-huh.
It's just this season, or since Brock Purdy came into the league and started playing, in like the 10 games in regular season, Lamar hasn't been better. I think in the long term he'll get better because Lamar has more talent and is better than Brock Purdy. So I'm at 6. And Deshaun, no one else in the North. I already said the East.
Put Josh Allen in there?
Yeah, I put Josh Allen in there. I wouldn't put, honestly, I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is better.
Than Brock Purdy?
He might, like, obviously he has more talent, right?
Talent, yeah.
But like right now, Brock Purdy's playing so much better than everyone else.
Yeah, I guess, but again, it's like it's easy when you're fucking plugged into that offense. You mean?
Then why couldn't Trey Lance do it?
Because he's really bad. Because he sucks ass.
Oh, I couldn't.
You have a mid-ass quarterback. I feel like Brock Purdy's a fucking base. You mean like you fucking make a character on Madden? He's the base character.
Oh, it was Jordan Love. Oh, yeah, no! He fell. I get the turf monster.
Is Jordan Love better than Brock Purdy?
No.
Here's a good one.
Derek Carr isn't.
CJ Stroud.
No.
You don't think CJ Stroud's better than Brock Purdy? Derek Carr.
Derek Carr isn't. Baker isn't. Kirk isn't.
Are you saying like just like this season or like?
Well, I guess since Purdy has been in the league, right? Want to take the same sample size as the 9 games he's played in the regular season?
Okay.
Obviously Dak isn't.
Yeah, right.
Jalen Hurts might be better.
I think Jalen Hurts is better.
Yeah. But Daniel Jones? No. Sam Howell? Nah. Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, it's a goat.
He's really good.
Who's fucking? What's the team of Brissett?
He's on the Commanders. He's the back of the Commanders.
Oh, is he? Shit.
Russell Wilson, no. Geno Smith. I'd take Brock over Geno.
Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot from him. Well, I guess he won what who's the last team? The last team was it the Giants? Holy.
The Seahawks played?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're on bye week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they played the Giants.
For the Giants.
And even then, I don't think the offense was that good. It was all because of defense.
Yeah, it took a little bit for it to.
I mean, final score was 24-3, and you had a pick six, and you had 11 sacks.
Was it 11 sacks?
Yeah.
Sheesh. No, that's true. I mean, with that being said, he probably is top 10. So if you want to take the sample size since he's been in the league. I think there's definitely people out there with like better talent. Do you think he can get better? What's his ceiling?
I think he can get better. Like, the weird thing about it, though,
He's like a
is
Tom
like,
Brady or what?
it's like, well, Tom Brady was never the best quarterback.
Yeah, no, he fucking had no skill at all, dude.
Mhm.
Like, kidding me? Like, what did he
Like,
do?
the weirdest thing is, like, every other quarterback that's been brought into that team hasn't been as good as Brock Purdy.
Yeah, what do you think that is? Why do you think?
Like, even Jimmy G,
Jimmy G couldn't fucking succeed. I think,
though he won a lot of games, he didn't look as good as Brock Purdy.
you know what I think is too is like Brock Purdy. Here, I'll give this to him too. Like, he's not like the slowest. He's not like a slug out there. You mean he can get out of these fucking like boots. From like even like center, right? So that's probably where he's better than Jimmy G. Jimmy
Is
G
that intentional grounding?
might be throwing a flag. Or I don't know.
I don't know. If it was Aaron Rodgers, they wouldn't throw the flag.
You're right.
Yeah, he moves around the pocket. That was like the thing. It was kind of fun to watch, as when he would break contain and he would find people downfield.
Well, I think that's what he's good at. So maybe that's what it is. So maybe he. Oh, and I think they even said that during the broadcast too, right? That like, yeah, one of the things that Brock Purdy does well is like his improvisational skills, right?
Mhm.
Like, he's able to get out of the pocket and make something happen. And I don't think the quarterbacks that they've had in the past were like necessarily able to do that. Yeah, because like what, fucking Garoppolo? Are you kidding me? That guy's a fucking statue. He doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because like I feel like out of all the quarterbacks that you had, like you couldn't find one.
I was thinking about it. They have Sam Darnold, who, I mean, even if he wasn't supposed to go 3 overall or whatever, he was still rated first round talent. I don't know about Trey Lance if he was overall consensus first round talent. But like, there's so many people who have gone through that system and they've all failed. Now we don't know about Sam Darnold because he's there now, but like Jimmy G, he won a lot of games, but it never looked good.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't like he fucking.
You know, Nick Mullins looked good for a game. Who else did they have?
Through that offense specifically.
Trey Lance obviously just looked terrible. So much so they traded him away.
That's crazy. That's a crazy one. I can't believe you fucking traded so much shit. You got nothing out
You
of
got
it.
nothing out
You
of
got
it.
nothing.
Did you have 4th round out of it?
Maybe it's like one of those things like the butterfly effect. Maybe they wouldn't have never fucking found Purdy.
But see, why did Trey Lance fail? If he's supposed to be like so much more talented than Brock Purdy.
He probably just doesn't know the offense. I bet you is what it is. Well, was like the thing, right? Like Brock Purdy played all 4 years in fucking college. All 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they
I
said?
think he's a 4-year starter.
I think it's like that thing, right? I think it's just like fucking like he just has a lot more experience in like fucking running an offense and stuff like that. And that is like the complete opposite of Trey Lance. He fucking played like 2 games or some shit in college.
He's played 2 games since his high school career.
In his high school career?
Yeah, I don't think he played. He played 1 game in college.
He played 1 game in college?
I swear.
No, he did not. And maybe like a season or 2.
He played maybe at least a season because in the next season was the COVID year, and because it was it North Dakota State,
Yeah.
they canceled the entire season except for 1 game, and that was just to get him showcased for the NFL.
So like a season and a game. Then how much is that? Like fucking 13.
He was
games?
redshirted for the 2018 season, but played in 2 games. Then he was a starter in 2019, so he played a year. Yeah, he played 1 season, and then 2020 was canceled. And his only game appearance was in Central Arkansas in October.
In October.
So if you want to count it, games started 17 in college.
17 in college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Versus what? If you're like a 4-year starter with Purdy.
Though he never lost in college. 17-0.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah. North Dakota, I don't think they ever fucking lose. Doesn't matter if you have fucking a quarterback, they never fucking lose there.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's the complete opposite. But that's probably what it is. It's just that he knows how to run the offense.
Yeah.
He's a football guy.
But I don't know. It's just weird because it's still the thing where anytime they bring up Brock Purdy, they have to say, "Well, he was the last pick in the draft."
Mr. Irrelevant? Yeah,
Yeah.
they always say that. Which is funny because it's like, I feel like when you're like Mr. Irrelevant versus like undrafted, like it's almost like worse to be Mr. Irrelevant.
Mhm.
But why is this? Like, but you didn't even get drafted at all. I don't know, but I guess I brought that up a lot with Tony Romo, right, when he was in the league.
Mhm.
Like, that was like, oh yeah, he was undrafted. Can't believe the Cowboys found him or whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, he didn't win anything, so it's just because it doesn't fucking matter.
Brock Purdy is 8th in passing yards.
He's 8th right now?
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because you would think it'd be more, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it just relies. I mean, there's a lot on McCaffrey.
He would be 7th in touchdowns.
7 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Then he has 0 interceptions.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So Brock Purdy has 8 touchdowns, 0 picks, and 1,200 yards.
If the 49ers, or if the Super Bowls are now, right, the 49ers would win, you think you can keep it up all the way till the end of the season?
Yep. The only concern you'd have for the 49ers is Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, if he gets hurt or what?
Because they're running him to the ground.
Yeah, they're doing a lot more.
Because right now, Christian McCaffrey leads the league in rushing right now, 510 yards. He has 99 attempts, which is most in the NFL.
Who's second?
Travis Etienne at 95.
Oh,
So it's not that much more, but those two teams are predominantly like running their
That's
lead
true.
backs. Like Zach Moss is 89, but that's because they have Jonathan Taylor. David Montgomery is obviously going to get some rest because they have Jahmyr Gibbs. Derrick Henry, that team's just terrible. Joe Mixon, the team was terrible.
You think they're not terrible anymore, or what?
I mean, we'll see.
They got 1 win.
I want to see it.
it. This.
But from what I've heard, I didn't actually watch the game because I don't really care. It was the Cardinals, Bengals, who cares?
Mhm.
But everyone's saying that he looks healthy now, Joe Burrow.
Oh, okay.
And so now, they turn the page. I'm like, sure. Maybe their offense.
But that's like
we'll
the
see.
weird thing, though. Like,
Their defense is still pretty rough. And because they lost so many pieces.
So, yeah, he was hurt, but to lose that bad even when you're hurt, like...
To only throw 89 yards in week 1.
Yeah, no, that's fucking bullshit. Like, what the fuck? It's like, no, the offense is bad. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Last year, you lost in Oregon. And you still did better.
Lost what?
He lost in Oregon.
Lost in Oregon.
He had appendicitis.
Oh, that's true. Oh, Oregon.
Yeah.
They said Oregon.
Yeah, he lost to Oregon.
He lost
No.
to Oregon.
He lost an entire Oregon. And he was still better than he looked this year.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, it's
I
weird.
think it's just the offense. It's fucking bad. I don't know what the hell. I mean, they can definitely turn it around. I think it's pretty easy to kind of fix some shit like that. You mean?
They got lucky that the Ravens are so bad.
The Ravens are?
Well, that game was...
Hey, man.
Well, because now, if the Bengals can figure it out, they're only a game behind first. Because everyone else sucked in the division while they were bad. It'd be different if the Ravens won because they'd be 3-0 in the division and they'd be up 2 games.
Yeah, it's weird, though, because it's like... because they looked pretty bad. Like, everyone in that division, you mean? They fucking... They didn't look like there was, a hope, for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this, Pittsburgh. You know where they're ranked on this?
For what?
Where they're ranked in the AFC?
They're first. Well, not the total AFC. But they're first in the division, right?
They're first in the division, and the AFC they're fucking third.
Yeah, that's another good
I was like, how the fuck? How are they third?
They're third. They're above the Jaguars.
They're behind.
You know who's fifth? Who's ahead of the Ravens?
The Ravens, or was it? Oh,
who's? It's the Colts.
The Colts are fifth.
The Colts are fifth.
It's weird. Everyone's like neck and neck, which is good though.
I mean, we're so close to each other because it's only week 5. Oh my goodness! But I want to see if it's true. I've heard that the Baltimore Ravens were practicing with rugby balls. The receivers were.
So they want to drop it or what?
Yeah, the whole thing was. I want to double check.
Wait, how does that make sense though?
It doesn't make any sense. For some reason, they were using rugby balls because it taught them how to use 2 hands to catch the ball, which is really dumb.
Because it's like bigger. Or
yeah, it's
like
bigger. Because I mean, if you look at the Nelson Aguilar, if you take him out of the equation, because Nelson Aguilar just kind of has consistently dropped a lot of passes, his hands are so far apart. I assume it's because they use a rugby ball because they're so much bigger.
Yeah,
because there was like so much space between his hands when he went for the bread basket catch.
Yeah, see, I think that's pretty stupid. Why don't you just fucking use the ball they actually fucking
That's
play
what I
in the
understand.
game?
It's like playing golf to get a better baseball swing. Like you're gonna mess up your entire mechanics and fundamentals. Growing up playing baseball, I would also play golf with my my Nino, and it takes me like 2 practice sessions to get my swing back from playing golf.
Oh really?
Because I'm dipping so much when I play baseball. After playing golf, I play a round of golf, I start to dip.
It's like hit home runs on it, so you gotta get underneath the ball.
No, they go straight on. So I had to like get extra session in the batting cages just to
get your swing back.
To get my swing back, and it's the same thing here. It's like you're gonna use a rugby ball that's way bigger than a normal football. Obviously, you're gonna change your fundamentals and spread your hands apart, which then makes the ball go through him. Like Mark Andrews had like 2 passes to go through his hands.
Yeah, you're trying to catch it like this because that's so fucking stupid. How long is it just for like the 1 week, or how long have they been using like the?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Like that's fucking that's stupid as shit, dude. Are you kidding me? Whose idea was that? Is that Harbaugh's idea, or was it fucking the wide receivers coach? Yeah, but that was the whole fucking thing with that game. It was in Lamar's fault. What was it? Because I saw a compilation of it, and I was like, holy fucking shit! It was like that many drop passes. They fucking should have won by like 30.
They dropped 3 touchdowns.
And did those touchdowns turn into field goals or what?
No, I don't think so. I'll have to see when they dropped those passes. Is there a way I can like? Does it cost a lot to like have full game replays?
It's on YouTube. I can just get it for free. Oh, full game replays.
I wanna turn into a film guy.
Oh yeah, just be watching film.
I want the all 11 camera.
I don't know. I'm sure you can probably find it online somewhere. Look at all the drops.
I want to see when they happen because, they could very well have led to 21 points, and then they drop it. Well, Nelson Aguilar was a surefire touchdown.
Yeah, and that wasn't an end zone thing, huh? That he was like streaking down.
Yeah, streaking down the field. They weren't in field goal range, so it couldn't have led to 3. But that was a surefire touchdown. I think there was one that might have been a touchdown, and then it led to his pick at the end of the game. The entire team is just broken right now.
The Ravens? Mm-hmm. Like why?
Well, the entire offense. It's like no one's catching passes. They haven't looked good all year so far.
No,
Lamar Jackson is fumbling the ball. But look at Lamar Jackson's stats.
Who's the OC?
He was from Georgia.
From Georgia?
He was the offensive coordinator from Georgia for the last 2 national championships. Tom Munkin?
I want to fucking guess. I don't know that.
I can't remember his name. I think I got it right, but yeah.
That's weird.
The thing is, I don't even see anything different either.
It doesn't look any different. No,
it looks like the same offense.
It does. It's fucking Greg Roman's offense out here. It doesn't look like they're fucking running any plays designed for like Lamar. Do you mean any motherfucking bootlegs or anything like that? Yeah, why'd they get him? Like fucking the quarterbacks they had at Georgia, like it.
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett. Yeah, right. It was just Stetson Bennett last year.
Yeah.
So.
And before that, what, Jake Fromm? If he was there for that long. So we're from Jake Fromm to Stetson Bennett, I think.
Yeah, so it's like it's not the same fucking style of play. So I don't know why the fuck you would go to college and hire this guy. Do you mean?
He has Lamar Jackson has 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions right now. And I'm trying to see how many fumbles he has. And I can't find it.
Who's the running backs? Who's the number one?
For Ravens?
Yeah.
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards?
He gets most of the carries and yards, and then Justice Hill gets the touchdowns.
He's a vulture.
He is a vulture. He has 3 fumbles this year.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's 3 fumbles, 2 interceptions, and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're 3-2.
They're 3-2, and they're second in the division. Yeah, they are.
Wait, who else? Oh, they're also the Colts, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird one too.
See, right now it's just I don't watch the NBA. It's just weird. They just look broken. The offense, defense looks fine.
Yeah, which is weird because that's usually the case. Like years past, huh? The defense is fucking suspect. Yeah, I don't know about the Ravens. Fucking clean your shit together. Fucking get it together. Cause everyone else hasn't looked good either. You're gonna fucking let somebody like the Steelers or even like the fucking Bengals or, man, who fucking knows? What if the Browns fucking pick it up? Cause what, the Browns have the best defense, right?
Oh yeah,
I fucking looked that up.
Browns are really good defense.
Who wins the division at the end of the season?
It's hard.
It's hard to say, huh?
Because everyone has so many question marks. It's like the Ravens, the entire offense is a question mark. Steelers, the entire offense is a question mark. Even their offensive coordinator, who for some reason didn't look happy for scoring a touchdown.
Because it's a fucking thing. So I think this is what happened is when I've fucking been doing my research. Fucking, we're gonna have the fucking resident Steeler fans who come and look that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like that play where he threw that long pass to Pickens, that fucking touchdown pass. Right, so it's like I think they were interviewing Pickett at the end of the game, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we called like an audible on it or some shit like that." So I don't think it was Canada who actually fucking called the play, right? Like they changed the play on the field, and so I think when he fucking got the touchdown, I was like, "What the fuck? That's not the play that I called."
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, I was like, did Pickett change the play, or was it another fucking coach that fucking told them what to run? Like if you see this fucking, what are they in the fucking zero defense, right? Or like fucking then they
no high safety.
Yeah. Right, so I don't know, somebody else, or I don't know if it was Tomlin or who the fuck.
It might have even been Pickett.
Or he did himself. Like, what's more drama? Like fucking Pickett changed the play, or there's like another coach that came to him and was like, hey, like fucking change the play, call an audible to this, right? If this is the formation that you see.
That'd be a coach. That'd cause more drama.
You think it'd be a coach?
Because if it came out that another coach made them change it, and then we can just start saying, like, well, why is Matt Canada even there? Hire that coach to be offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
The coaches even know that Matt Canada isn't calling good plays. But if Kenny Pickett, it's because he saw something.
That's true, and that's his job, right? Like as a quarterback, maybe fucking changes some shit.
Or it's just feud between him and the offensive coordinator, which is a lot smaller scale than every coach. Yeah.
What do you think happened? And this is just like speculation.
I want to say everything happened. Kenny Pickett saw it. The coaches saw it. They all were on the same page.
Except for Canada. Yeah, fucking. So he's like, fuck. But you know what's? That's why I fucking find strange. Is like, what do you think they'll do? They're gonna stick with fucking Matt Canada?
You can't stick with Canada. He's been so bad for so many years.
So what do? Do you just fucking hire from within or what? And so that's also what I'm thinking. It's like, what if it was a coach and he's like, fuck, and then he knows what coach it was. That fucking maybe called the play, and he's like, "Oh fucking, I fucking fired Are they gonna have like they replace me with whoever fucking coach?
Oh yeah, it's like I know he's on the hot seat, so if I can make the audible and we can score, then my name gets thrown in the hat.
Oh, you think he did it on purpose? Or maybe I don't know if it was malicious. I think he's just trying to fucking win the game.
Man, at this point, all they're trying to do is win. They're so bad that they just need anything. Oh, just shake go.
But yeah, like I think the drama is there.
Mm.
Like, I think that's why fucking. And it could be fucking reading too much into it, but I think that's why Matt Canada didn't celebrate. Yeah, because he's like, I was a fucking coach stepping in on my fucking toes over here, right, getting in the way. They're gonna hire him, get rid of me, and where does Canada go after that? You mean
He's done.
Yeah, like
There's no. You have to take like a special assistant coaching job right there with him on this day, and you're not even responsible for any other positions.
That's true.
Like you're just some assistant coach title that we don't know what you do. You're just on the team because they like you.
Just in the building. I do wonder though. Yeah, if they're gonna. And so does this win too? Like, does that give him like buy him like another week or two? It means like, oh, we won.
I mean,
it shouldn't. The offense.
It shouldn't. Because the offense didn't do anything for that except for that one play.
Yeah, and then and it was just really like the Ravens kind of fucking up too. Like if he caught some balls here and there, the fucking game would be different. Oh shit! Oh what? Oh well.
Did someone block? Y'all were just standing there.
Well, because he was supposed to pitch it back and then supposed to fucking throw it.
Like come on. I don't see anything. I'm always like refreshing ESPN because I'm waiting for a Matt Canada fired breaking news.
Yeah, right.
Now, I can't say I root for the Steelers, but I'm just rooting for like. Obviously, he's not meant for the job.
Where was he? Where was he there before? Like,
I'll look him up.
what does his career look like?
It's like all of last year when I was calling for Nathaniel Hackett. I'm like, it's just obvious he's not ready to be head coach.
Brother, I don't even think he's fucking ready to OC. That's another thing with that the fucking Broncos game. Like, oh yeah, Hackett got his own. I was like, what the hell? You didn't fucking do shit. Are you kidding me? I was like, it was the fucking defense that fucking did it. Are you like, what did the fucking Jets offense do? I think he is. He's a nepo baby who fucking relied on Rodgers.
His only other like good year was in Jacksonville, the 2017 season, when the defense got them to the championship game.
Oh yeah, with fucking Blake Bortles, who was fucking ass.
I will say that game against the Steelers in the playoffs, though, they did put up like what 50, 45 or something like that.
It was like the offense.
I mean, I think the final score against the Steelers was like 48-45 or something.
Oh, okay.
Like, I guess he had one good game in the playoffs.
Sure.
But I can tell you, like the entire year, because I had Leonard Fournette, so I was following those games. All defense.
Fucking, he's just resting on his laurels again with his fucking nepo baby, motherfucking Rodgers.
I'm pretty sure they even beat the Bills like 10-3 in the wild card.
Yeah, it wasn't a fucking hiding score either.
So Matt Canada looks like he coached at Indiana, Butler, Northern Illinois, and Wisconsin.
As a head coach?
It doesn't say. It's just he started, or it includes early stints his coaching career. It doesn't say. He coached in NC State. He was offensive coordinator. And then he went to Pitt in 2016 as offensive coordinator. And then he went to LSU as an offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach.
They ran him out of LSU, right? Isn't that what the thing was?
Man, when did Joe Burrow have his thing? LSU kind of mutually agreed to part ways in 2018, which has to be the Joe Burrow year, right? Right before?
Right before? Yeah, right. Joe Burrow was in 2019.
Let's see, because Joe Burrow had a really bad year at LSU in 2018.
That was a year that had the bad year.
Yeah.
That was due to Matt Canada. What a surprise. Joe Burrow, like one of the fucking best quarterbacks in college, and Matt Canada was just fucking some dog shit. They couldn't fucking even get it out of Joe Burrow. I swear.
I think it just says in 2018 they mutually agreed to part ways, and then Joe
Burrow.
Burrow. was starting in 2018. So I don't know if it's like end of the year 2018 after the season they parted ways, or if it was one of those beginning of the 2018 year. In January they parted ways. So who knows? Maybe he did mess up Joe Burrow. Maybe he didn't.
He did.
It's better, or it's more fun to say that he did mess up Joe Burrow because that kind of works in our favor.
It matches my bias.
Mm-hmm. And then from LSU he went to Maryland as offensive coordinator, and he was also interim head coach for a little bit. He did almost beat Ohio State, losing 52-51 in overtime. And then from Maryland, he went to the Steelers in 2020 as the quarterbacks coach.
That's crazy. He's been there since 2020.
Yep, and then 2021 was promoted to offensive coordinator, replacing Randy Fichtner.
Fichtner sucked ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can't fucking find a good OC. What the hell?
Canada has been source of scrutiny largely due to play calling, where the Steelers' offense has been ranked near the bottom of the league since he was hired.
Why didn't the Pittsburgh go for Bieniemy? You know what I mean, like this last year? You think they just fucking want to stick with Canada or what?
I think.
Should have fired him. I think Bieniemy would have been good on.
Oh, I agree.
On Pittsburgh. Yeah, because I think him and Tomlin would have had a good relationship. Maybe. Weird.
Unless it's like, I don't know. Do you think coaches think that they think about hiring coordinators, knowing that they might get head coaching jobs the next year?
Well,
it's like if I hire Bieniemy, there's a chance that I might have to hire another one in a year. So should I go with the offensive coordinator who's okay, who's going to stick with me for a couple of years?
Maybe some of them.
Because the more and more I watch the Eagles and like teams that lose coordinators, at least for our first couple of games, it's kind of obvious that they missed the coordinators. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't want to keep hiring a coordinator every year and having to change the offense and everyone have to relearn. Also going through like young quarterbacks that go through 3 or 4 coordinators and see how messed up they can get. Like Baker had to go through 4 different offensive coordinators.
That's true, I guess. But also it's not always the case. So how many coordinators did fucking Kyle Shanahan? How many has he lost? I mean, or even just like staffing. Right, for like Mike McDaniels, motherfucking what's his name, Saleh, and then
DeMeco Ryans.
You know what I mean? And they're still good. So I think
that's the weird part because this is the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's nothing to do with Kyle Shanahan.
That's true, but also Kyle Shanahan's the one that's calling the plays, right? He's the offensive guy.
Yeah.
So I guess it just depends on your ability to actually coach either side of the team. So if you're good at defense or offense, mm-hmm. right? Then maybe you don't really think about that.
Yeah. So maybe.
But if you're like a Ron Rivera who kind of sucked ass and you need your coordinators, so maybe you do think about that.
Nathaniel Hackett. Nathaniel Hackett needed someone to tell him what time it is on the clock. This is so weird.
Yeah, that was the thing. They fucking hired someone. Now the fuck, why?
Honestly, after the first game with Nathaniel Hackett, and they said they hired the guy to help him game manage, I'm like, this guy's not ready to be coach.
He's not ready. Yeah.
Set aside his inefficient offense, right? That only works with Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. He's just not ready to coach. Yeah. But then you have maybe Tomlin. Because he's a good coach, obviously. But he's a defensive coach, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe he needs a stable coordinator to keep the same offensive system going because he can't really help much on the
That's true.
On the offense.
So maybe he would think about
he wouldn't want to hire Bieniemy, install an entire offense year one, and then Bieniemy get hired as head coach, and then the entire offense is now you gotta find someone else to run it.
But it's also not a guarantee that you're gonna get fucking hired. So why
True.
not? Why not just fucking take the shot? Especially with Bieniemy. I mean, he's fucking been interviewed so many times. Unless he thinks this is finally a shot.
I mean, you would know who's on the bubble, right? Who's gonna get a job soon?
As a coach, yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably fucking hearing people talk. Or not, I don't know. Who knows? I don't fucking know what goes on in the NFL.
Yeah, we still spent 35 minutes talking about the NFL.
Are there any other games?
I mean,
That was really mine. Really like the Cowboys and 49ers. There's no other games that really interested me. The London game was fun though.
yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched like the last quarter because I was like, "What the fuck is going on in London?" It's like 11-3 or some shit, or 11-6. And so yeah, I tuned in at the end and I was like fucking back and forth. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Oh my god, the fucking Jags, are they gonna choke this fucking game? Like how the fuck are they let like I think it was like within like 2 or 3 plays, fucking Buffalo goes down the field and scores. I think within like 20 seconds or some bullshit.
Goddamn.
But they managed to get that last touchdown too. I was like, yeah, dude. And just like the other London games, like been kind of fun. The Toy Story one and stuff like that.
That's something we should bring up next week.
Which one?
If staying in London like an entire week would give them an advantage. Well, the whole thing right now is like the Jags got to stay a week.
Yeah.
They didn't have to travel. Did they have an advantage this game?
I don't know.
Because
Maybe.
I haven't watched it, and I don't know if you can like speak to it. But the Bills, I heard looked like garbage.
Yeah,
Like they looked tired. They looked like they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't want to do anything.
They don't want to do anything.
Like they looked awful. But they also flew in on Friday.
Oh really?
Yeah, they didn't get the. I mean, Baltimore is flying in today.
I think that's how it should be. You should fucking be there and like get your stuff and then go.
Yeah. So there's a big question because obviously, if they want to, do you think they should expand into the London? Have a London team?
No, because it's bullshit. For everyone who goes, it's like a disadvantage. Do you mean? And then the fucking London team coming over here to the U.S. Like that's just too much travel time. I think that just makes for a worse product. Maybe Mexico or Canada, but yeah, London or like Germany and stuff like that. No, it's too much travel.
I think there's an interview with Roger Goodell saying that the one thing they liked about having the Jags have 2 weeks in London is to see if there would be a competitive advantage either way.
So they're probably like analyzing it like really deeply. He's like,
because I mean I didn't know how to work. You have a London team and what they played all their home games 6 weeks in a row, something like that, to minimize travel. But you're playing 6 different opponents. Or
yeah,
I guess
they're
like
all coming.
Or their division opponents. It's still gonna be 6 different opponents. Like they're all gonna go over there.
How long is the flight to London? To London.
We're looking it up.
Say like what would be the furthest? Like California. So like from like Los Angeles to.
So from New York.
That would be the closest
some
one.
coastal city. 7 hours.
That's a long ass flight.
So if they gotta play like the Chargers, it's 10.5 hours.
But that's like fucking half a day.
That's nonstop though. Like, well, I guess they're rich. They have their own flights.
Yeah, they'll fucking.
So it's 10.5 hours, and the biggest part is the time zone difference.
Yeah, so you fucking get there tired, didn't you? So maybe it probably was an advantage for the Jags, but not like the state of London. It's just the fucking Bills are too stupid and they fucking went like. Because you said it was Friday, right?
That's what I've heard is that they didn't get there until Friday.
Okay, then that's fucking dumb. Why don't you fucking get there even like a day earlier, like on a Thursday or something?
I know their flight was like delayed and stuff.
A day?
Not a day. So obviously, like they lost a couple hours, but they still made the choice to fly in extremely late.
Yeah, for what fucking reason? I wonder if there is like data on that, like, oh, if you fly in on this day, fucking these teams win or some shit like that.
It has to be, but then I don't know.
But I don't think they should fucking have a team there.
I was like, they're gonna want a team in Germany. They could have a whole division there.
Oh yeah, and the fucking I guess.
They have 2 teams in London, 1 team in Germany.
The Europe division. The fucking NFL.
They'd all play each other.
East.
So like the first 4 weeks is just division matchups there. They get half of their home games taken care of.
Oh yeah. Too complicated.
That would be interesting.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't know. That's it for sports talk. We're 40 minutes in. You got 5 minutes to bring up anything else.
Anything else? Oh yeah, what I was gonna say. The other thing I was gonna talk about was the Minecraft mob vote. Have you seen that one?
I've seen the mobs. I haven't voted yet. Is it up?
That's not what I'm talking about. You don't vote. You gotta stop voting.
Why?
Because people were protesting. I say, yeah, we. So, because they do this every fucking year where they have like 3 mobs and you fucking vote for one and the other ones don't get put in the game. And it's like, why not? It's easy enough to do it. Motherfucking modders do it within like a few hours to fucking put the mobs in the fucking game. And you, the company who fucking makes billions of dollars, why can't you do it as well? But it's like this whole thing. I wonder if you can find it. Put like change.org, Minecraft mob vote or some shit like that. Tell all the viewers who are interested to go and vote. Or just go sign the petition.
There's a petition. Stop the Minecraft mob vote.
Yeah.
It has 244.
244,000? That's crazy.
Just 244.
No, I think there's another one.
There's another one?
Because when I signed it, it was like 60,000 or some shit.
What happened? That pig?
Pig.
God damn it. Okay, well, I have the article from Game Rant to see if they can get to the actual... Because there's another one on change.org.
There's probably a bunch
Oh,
of
there's another one. Stop the mob vote. Put an end to the scrapping of great ideas. 250,000 people.
That's
signed.
probably the one, yeah. Like fucking 250,000 people. That's what I wanted to bring up because I was like, what the hell? I wonder if they will do anything. Because yeah, a bunch of people are bitching about it. And I agree. If you can have if I have a fucking company like Minecraft who makes so much fucking money, I don't see why you can't add all 3 of them to the fucking game. Or even just like add them at a later update, do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm also thinking about, let me look at the history of mob votes. Because what other mobs... Every year only has like one mob that you really want.
That's not true. Well, look it up on this. This year, they're all pretty fucking good.
Yeah, this year is the only one I'm like, I could go for not to care about crab. I don't care about the crab.
You don't care about the crab?
I don't care about the crab.
I mean, that's pretty good, though. If I were to vote, it'd be the fucking armadillo.
So they've been doing it since 2017. In 2017, you have to take me to a different page to show me. That's so stupid. It's not being really slow. But this year, I like the penguin's cool. But the armadillo's really cool.
Yeah, well, armadillo, honestly, just for the fucking armor, the dog armor. I like how people are like, well, you're only voting for the fucking dog armor. I was like, why are you voting for the fucking crab? For the fucking claw? Like, there's any other reason?
So the first mob vote, there was a barnacle, or the monster of the ocean depths, just squid-like ocean creature that would suck players down with its tentacle.
Maybe that's a good one. That one isn't. That'd be fucking annoying. Are you kidding me?
It's called the Great Hunger, a lizard-like creature that sinks into the ground, camouflages itself, and consumes mobs and items with its huge mouth. So it's like a trap, I guess. You should step on it and take damage.
It's like trap pinch or something, right? Just like a fucking mouth.
The wildfire, called Hovering Inferno, is a type of blaze. Its body parts look like shields and are used to defend itself from attack. Mob spawns with groups of blazes randomly and attacks a player in the nether with its dangerous shockwave attack. Then the last one was obviously the Phantom. That one, yeah.
All those ones are annoying. The first one?
The first one, really annoying. The Trapinch, it's whatever.
Like the Phantom mouse.
The blaze, they didn't say what it did. It just spawns with other blazes and it looks thicker.
I think it was just like a tougher blaze.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like a thick blaze. Alright, so the only one I would vote for that one is probably the Phantom.
Really? Out of all of them?
The other ones just look meh.
I'd give it a trap pinch. Because the Phantom sucks. I think people will just want it because it fucking flies, but if you don't sleep for a few days, it just fucking pops out and it's like annoying.
Oh, then they didn't do one in 2018 or 19. Then they had a 2020 vote, right? Yeah. Stop with these ads. The 2020 vote Moo Blooms. ISO Lodgers. They'll hurl ice clouds at players. And spawn in mountains, and then the glow squids.
Yeah, that one's fucking whack. I don't know how the fucking squid one. I think the fucking...
The ISO Lodgers. It's gonna be funny to get ice thrown at you.
Yeah, that would have fucking voted for the cow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it had like some interactions with like bees and stuff.
Yeah, they would interact with bees in some way.
Yeah. I think you could
But
have
like-
like a moving fucking farm or some shit like that.
Like, so far, at least for me, maybe it seems like there's only one option in each vote.
Well, with this one, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the Ice Lodger and the Moo Bloomer, whatever the fuck.
This one was the Glare in 2021. They had the Glare, a small ghost-like mob that would have been able to alert players to an area that is dark enough for hostile mobs to spawn in.
Maybe.
The LA, which is in the game,
The one we got, yeah.
and then the Copper Golem.
Okay, yeah, see, that was good. I mean, like the LA and Copper Golem.
The Copper Golem, dude.
I think it fucking, like, brought you items or some shit like that.
That's
I
what
guess
the LA does.
yeah. What does that Copper, does it say?
It would have been a small robot-like mob that would have been created with copper. It would have been attracted to copper buttons, which also come with the golem had it won. But, oh, I get it. According to Twitter, the copper golem would have the oxidation removed with either an axe or being struck by lightning. I think it's just like a robot pet.
But then that's fucking cool. Are you kidding me? What do you mean? And then it interacts with copper buttons, so you can probably have like something like some machine that can fucking like just press
Like it
buttons
walks back and forth.
and press buttons and stuff like that.
So the hamster on the wheel. The LA won by a ton. The Glare had like 11% votes.
Oh,
And nothing. I don't know. 2022 mob vote was.
the sniffer and the...
I didn't care for the sniffer at all.
No, that one sucks.
That
What were the other two?
The tough golem, which is just a statue.
What is
They
it?
can like. As a statue that would have held and displayed any item, but it could also move around with the item.
That's kind of cool. I think I'd rather have that than the fucking sniffer.
The rascal though. But the rascal is really cool.
Oh, is that one in the cave?
Yeah, the one that came and play hide and seek with,
That's true.
and then gives you stuff. I voted for the rascal.
See, like those two would have been fucking good. No, there was some other ones because wasn't there like a meerkat, there was a vulture, and I think there was like an ostrich too somewhere. And I think there was also like a pink dolphin, like the river dolphin or some shit.
I've gone through all the mob votes. I didn't see any of those.
I remember the meerkat though and the ostrich. Like I was
Was it
one
the
of-
China edition?
I don't think so.
Because the only other one they have here is Mob Vote, the 2018 China edition Mob Vote.
What?
But I can't find the Mob Vote. It takes me to just like the wiki of the 2018 China edition. It has nothing to do with mobs.
I'm pretty sure there's a fucking there was a meerkat, an ostrich, and vulture. And I think they had like termite mounds or some shit like that you were able to interact with. But yeah, that's fucking the topic, and I was like, I don't see why. And then maybe that leads into another topic, and it's like, why is like the community a lot better than some of these companies? Right, so like Mojang, right, the fucking modders make better shit than the actual fucking than the developer.
Yeah, I didn't see these ones. Yeah, there's the meerkat, ostrich, and vulture you were talking about.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find any of those. I had to find it on Reddit.
Oh really? Yeah, that was one. Those are the ones I remember. Yeah, because like, those came with like biomes too. Yeah, there was one because like the fox, right? The fox was part of the vote, and that's the one we got was like the fox.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like all these other fucking companies are just fucking ass, and like the actual fucking player base makes better product. Like Pokemon, let's say, how the fuck, right? Pokemon makes like the most money out of any like fucking franchise out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why the fuck are you fucking releasing shitty ass games or whatever the fuck or games that aren't fully developed? Even though I did like Scarlet and Violet, I thought they were good games. But goddamn, I think they could have been a lot better too.
Well, that's Nintendo as a whole, though. Because how are you telling me that all your games release on the Switch, but they run 100 times better on emulation on computers?
Well, I think that's just like the fucking.
It's like, why can't you just make a better console?
Well, I don't know, yeah. And then, but it probably costs a lot more. Do you mean like something like the Switch? It probably costs as much as a fucking Steam Deck if they were make it better. And I think you're just trying to like, I don't know. I think you're trying to fucking give it to like the masses. Do you mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking like it's probably like directed towards like families and stuff like that. I don't know. Is there a way to do it? do you like Switch and then like Switch Plus? You pay like an additional $4 or $100 or $200.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the Switch Pro, which would have been the more powerful version. But they never came out. They came with an OLED, which is a better screen. Cool. You can look at your 10 frames in fucking 1080p. That's cool.
That's true.
It's still stuttering.
But also
the Abra in the game is still like stuttering in the background because it can't.
But see, that's just like Game Freak and Pokemon in itself, because motherfucking Zelda, like those games are fucking fine, and they have a bunch of shit in there. Do you mean? So I think it just depends on the fucking developer itself.
No, Mario's good. All Mario games are good.
Yeah, Mario's good too. See, it's just the different companies themselves, and for sure, is like I think Nintendo could fucking step up with the Switch.
Zelda ran well, but I know if you play in emulation, it looks better. Like, way better.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They have ray tracing on and the emulator.
I want ray tracing.
On Zelda? Or just in general?
Just in general. I think I need to upgrade my PC. I still can't stream. Like, my streams are shit quality.
Oh, really?
And I don't know. I've tried OBS and Streamlabs, and I don't know. I don't know what part of my computer is, like, lacking.
What's your graphics card?
The 1080. GeForce GTX 1080.
Oh, maybe upgrade your graphics card.
That's what I was thinking.
Or your fucking...
But I have like 32 gigs of RAM.
Then your RAM's fine.
And I have an i7 Intel
That's
processor.
fine too, yeah. Because that's what I have, an i7.
I mean, to look into upgrading my graphics card.
I think you're better off buying a PC. Do you know that the fucking buying like a pre-built sometimes with a fucking good graphics card is cheaper than buying the graphics card itself?
Really?
Like by itself, like standalone?
So like if I like buying a 3090 would be more expensive than buying a PC that came with a 3090 or what?
I don't know about 3090, but yeah, like that's how it was in some cases. Like
the idea, like buying the graphics card itself is more expensive than buying an entire PC with the same graphics card.
That's how it was during the pandemic. I don't know if you remember, fucking people would just buy pre-builts. Fucking take the graphics card out, and then they just have like a fucking all this other
like
shit.
Casing,
like,
basically, just like the skeleton.
The skeleton with the fucking motherboard and the chip and everything like that. Like, he's gonna run shit.
Fumble. Definitely do need a better graphics card.
When did you get your PC?
2018.
2018, like 5 years.
5 years. And just due for an upgrade.
Yeah, it seems about like that time. Huh? I wonder how mine was. I think it was 4070. And that seems fine. I think I can just like optimize like my streaming and stuff like that.
I just need to see like when you upgrade. Did you have to upgrade your graphics card?
A graphics card?
Yeah. Like, did you actually like swap out parts?
No, fuck no. I bought a pre-built. Yeah, this year, like a fucking like 2 months ago or some shit. Yeah,
because I want to upgrade. I just don't know. I guess I have to make sure that it's just so much work. I'd rather buy a new pre-built, but that's much more expensive.
It might. I mean, it
well,
might even be cheaper.
I have to see. It might be cheaper.
Yeah, like.
And then I can have 2 PCs.
You can use one for streaming, just one for playing games. I don't know how that works, but I've heard people do it.
I don't think I'll need to do that.
If you get another PC. That's true. You can even just sell the one you have now, too. And that can go into the funds or some shit. I don't know how much you can sell it for, but...
I don't know. I also need to get a phone, though. The phone's pretty cheap.
What phone do you have?
An iPhone 12.
iPhone 12? Oh, it's fucking higher than mine.
Is it really?
Mine's a...
How long does your phone last? Battery life?
The battery?
Yeah.
Well, like using it?
Well, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna use it. I guess I use mine all day.
How do you use it?
Spotify. I'm just listening to music and podcasts.
Like that drains your battery
Mhm.
fast?
So I only listen to podcasts and music, and then 30 minutes for my lunch I'll watch a Netflix show. But only 30 minutes. And then I'll go back to podcasts and music. If I don't charge it at work, it's dead before work ends. So from 9 to 5:30 it'll die.
So you're watching 30 minutes of
Basically I have 30 minutes of video and the rest is just audio.
So I don't think the audio is anything. It's probably that fucking 30 minutes of Netflix.
No, but like when I play Netflix, I'm at 40%.
And what does it go down to?
35%.
Oh, really? I don't know, but like battery's always weird, and I don't know if fucking other people have like a fucking similar thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like there's like a threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you're good all the way up until like maybe at like 40%, and then you watch like one video, and then it takes it down to like fucking 20%. Like it doesn't like always like match up.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing like when you're charging your phone. Like I feel like when I charge my phone, and I got like those fast chargers, like those Anchor ones, supposedly. I think they are faster. But like I'll charge my phone for like 10 minutes, and it'll be like at 0%, and it'll go up to like fucking like 30%, and then to get like the other like maybe like 20% from like 80 to 100, it takes like maybe like fucking 20 more minutes or something like that. Do you mean it's fucking weird? Like it's not even in the way the fucking battery works.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've noticed the thing where it drains faster at certain percentages, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always at 40%. So from 9 to 1:30.
Yeah, 40%.
I go down to 40. And I'm only on Spotify. Because I wake up at 8 and I'm at 100%. And then by the time I get to my lunch, I'm at like 45%.
Only from Spotify?
Yeah.
And that's like, what's that, like 60% difference? And then you watch your show and it's only like
then I watch the show and it's only 5%. And then from 2 to 3, it'll go to 20%. Because I usually at my second break, which is at 3:15, I'm on like I check my email on my phone while before I read. Cause I'm usually reading on my breaks, and it says 20%, or I'm really close to 20%, and I'll have to do like the low power mode.
Sure,
and then I'll have to charge it from 3:15 until I go home, or else it'll die. When I got home now, I didn't charge it because I was charging my AirPods. When I got home, I was at 2%, which is why I've been charging it, and I'm back up to 64%.
That's weird. It sounds like it's like audio that's taking on like most of the fucking battery. When you're at work, do you use your data, or do you just
I have to use data though? That could be it too.
I think that's what it is too. It's like if you use Wi-Fi, it just seems like from what I've seen.
I think if I use Wi-Fi, it'd be better, but it still just dies normally that quick. When I'm on Wi-Fi, it'll probably prolong it a little bit, but it still drains pretty quickly.
It's still the same.
Because like other people have like the newer iPhones.
Like which ones?
Like the 13. Even just one generation newer, and they're actually watching like Netflix while working. They're not supposed to, but they're doing it. Like I come across my friend Diego. Shout out to you. He was watching Suits while working.
Battery doesn't go down.
And then as far as I know, his battery wasn't dying. Or it was dying, but like he didn't have a need to charge it.
Weird.
Because usually he'll bum off. I don't know if he has a charger at work. I don't see him with the charger at work.
He has like a fucking power bank. You just don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's like charging in generator. I mean, maybe. What would you get? You just on your Pixel? Or?
I want a Google Pixel.
Why?
I just don't want an iPhone, to be honest.
Why?
It's weird. I want to have like cooler customization options on my phone.
Or just jailbreak your phone.
Do you know how to jailbreak my phone?
I'll look it up.
I don't know how to jailbreak a phone. I always forget to bring my DS because I want to jailbreak my DS.
Oh, that's right, huh? That one's easy. You can do it like in 30 minutes, even in that.
And I'll bring it like next D&D session.
And just jailbreak it.
Jailbreak it. While we jailbreak, you drink your potions.
You're right.
Alright, we're at 59 minutes.
Alright, anything else on this?
Well, I was going to ask you what makes a word a word.
What makes a word a word? What the fuck are you asking me this for?
Because, again, I was talking to Diego earlier today, and he said usage instead of usage. Because we're talking about George Kittle. And how he
Says-
wasn't...
Wait, he says that usage is
Yeah, he accidentally said usage instead of usage. And then it's like, that's not a word, right? I'm like, well, what makes a word a word? Because like you said it and you gave it meaning, right? You meant to say usage. Usage would be a synonym to usage. So would him saying it be a word?
I guess it's a word if you know what I fucking mean. It's a word. But I don't think I've ever heard anyone say usage.
I never heard it before either. I wanted to ask that, but I guess we'll just save it for next time.
I mean, I'll give you the answer right now. I think if you...
No, we gotta leave him wanting more.
Oh, yeah, we're
Yeah, tune in next week. We'll find out what makes a word a word. And who gave this Merriam-Webster all the power to make words.
I don't know. White people? The English language?
Just terrible. Alright. Give us 5 stars.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no, don't play the song.
I gotta play
Give
this
us 5 stars. Share amongst your friends. No.